Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And just as I make my video letting you guys know about some of the changes that are coming to T-Mobile, and I made my video unofficially, we get an official article from T-Mobile. We're reshaping retail in a digital first world by John Fryer. So John Fryer is in charge of Consumer Group. He makes all the changes at the retail level. And like I said, from what I'm hearing, like I said, that none of that was official, but that's what I'm being told, and that's what's being seen. People are being laid off, dealers are being cut off, and corporate stores are being opened, overlaying the dealer footprint. So a few things that I want to get out the way that I want to speak on real quick is, as a business, you do have to adapt. If there are changes that you can see, you do have to adapt. And that goes for big business, small business, medium size. It goes for all business. So if you do see that your customer base is shopping more heavily, more heavily online, digital, you just have to adapt. So some of those changes I could really see happening in a big way for T-Mobile. And like I said in a previous video not too long ago, in a digital first approach, I think T-Mobile is the best positioned to have a smoother transition towards that. They don't have too many legacy systems. I think they're much better positioned than any other carrier for a digital first transition. So a few things that I wanted to cover. He discusses, is brick and mortar retail dead? He says, as we know it, yes, but that does not mean that retail stores are going away. Keep that in mind. Retail will always be around in some way, shape, or form, at least for the short to midterm, but they may reduce that footprint. Now, that was not disclosed in this article, and I'll leave it in the description, of course, so you guys could check it out. So the Signature store, I wanted to cover that. So you may have already visited one of the T-Mobile brand showrooms in iconic places around the country. So these are limited, mostly in big cities. These stores wow customers and employees with ultimate Un-carrier experiences like exciting events and product launches. So there's like live bands sometimes and all this other stuff that takes place at these stores. So not super wide scale. I've seen, I think I've seen one in San Francisco, not physically, but I've seen it on a video, and I think New York has one, and I think a couple of other places. So not wide scale, but these stores should remain. Now, these are the ones that I've personally seen in person, and this is the experience, or at least the storefront that T-Mobile is going to scale with. So these company-owned experience stores already exist today, but will evolve to deliver the fastest and broadest assortment to T-Mobile products and services within 30 minutes of most customers. Much like Signature, these stores will be staffed by our T-Mobile obsessed mobile experts with expertise to handle every issue. From A to Z, customers will also have access to complete service capabilities through our team of experts customer service model. So they're bringing this more in line. So the store rep will have very similar, how can I say this word correctly? So they'll be able to do very similar things to your account as someone at team of experts. They're going to be able to communicate more in line on the same sheet of music, not previously where the store rep had to call in and be on the phone for an hour to get a certain situation taken care of or whatnot. The store rep will now be more in line with the team of experts, and they can handle it together very quickly if they even have to call, right? If that issue can be fixed now with this new system that's being put in place, then the store rep will just handle it right then and there without even having to call a team of experts. And it says, to finish off, soon to be our fastest growing format, these stores openings will provide new jobs around the country. And then there's other neighborhood stores, express stores. So they're trying to adapt. They're trying to change, right? We've seen that model in the Costco's recently. There's 178 locations. There is an update coming out tomorrow that you guys will see from me with all of these 178 locations listed. So what T-Mobile's doing there, they're actually putting a kiosk inside that will be ran by T-Mobile store reps, trained T-Mobile store reps that will be sent from a home-based location where the manager will decide, okay, today you guys will be at the Costco's. And then tomorrow you will be back at the store, and then you guys will be at the Costco's the next day. So that's how they're running that model. They're trying to be at the forefront. They're trying to be innovative, and they're trying to change. They're trying to meet the customer where they want to be met. So, like I said in the previous video, this is bad for all parties involved that are going to be let go. So that, of course, I do apologize, but I've been there. I've been through it with Radio Shack. It's a dog-eat-dog world, right? You know, corporate America, they're cutthroat. When Radio Shack went bankrupt, I went to my store the next day. There was a chain on the door, and the key wouldn't work. That's how they let us go, with no severance pay. So, you know, it's how it is. You know, they're looking to open up more corporate stores and hire and make it look like they're hiring new people when they're just overlaying an already existing footprint. So not a lot of transparency in this article. Hopefully we'll hear more on the earnings call. They likely will get asked now during the earnings call's Q&A. So not a lot of transparency here. A lot of sugarcoating, a lot of, going around the bush. But it seems like they had to respond and they put out something publicly. We'll see in the coming days if we don't get anything else. But it seems a shift. Like I said, there is a restructuring happening, I'm being told. There is a shift. They want to adapt to a different model. They want to bring kiosks inside of Walmart, Best Buy with actual T-Mobile reps. It's a different model, right? Right now you go into Best Buy, you're being greeted and helped by a Best Buy rep. They want to bring T-Mobile reps inside of Best Buy that are trained by, the T-Mobile system and everything. So very interesting approach. We'll see how this progresses. It's going to be a busy 2023 in the wireless industry. So you guys want to stay tuned, right? We got early clearing C-band from Verizon. We still have to see how they're going to change their model to grow again. They got to do something. So it's going to be very busy. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.